Well, the Stars in the Avalanche game that was played today was not the most beautifully played hockey game in the history of hockey games. The Stars score 5 goals on, I believe it was like 29 shots. So, not great numbers for Francouz. And the Avalanche scored 4 goals on, I think, 37 shots. So, still a sub 90 save percentage there for Hudobin. So, not beautiful. The first goal by Francouz, I'm not going to talk about every goal, but I'll highlight a few. The first goal by Francouz was a failure of rebound control on his part. He makes the initial save, but he can't control it. He tries. He ends up on his belly trying to get it. And the Stars are able to pull it out from under him, more or less, and put it in. And then the third goal by Dallas was a deflection of absolute beauty. It was fantastic. Go back and watch that if you didn't see it. Third goal by Dallas, beautiful deflection. The fifth goal by Dallas. This was a complete flub by Cale Makar, who does not make a lot of flubs. Everybody's going to have a mistake in their life on the ice. Every professional hockey player, everybody who plays hockey for any time at all at any level is going to make some mistakes. Well, Cale Makar made one that led to the fifth goal. And, you know, it is a big deal because Dallas ended up scoring, Colorado ended up scoring 4 goals. So that fifth goal is the game-winning goal. So Cale Makar, well, let me say it this way. Francouz goes behind the net, stops the puck, and in the exchange between him and Cale Makar behind the net, Makar's stick touches the puck, and, you know, it kind of goes flying off of his stick a little bit, and it just goes right out in front of the net. Well, Francouz by this time is back in his crease, but he's turned sideways. He doesn't realize the puck is literally going right past his skates. And there's a Dallas player right there who bangs it home. Francouz realizes what's going on just in time to basically watch the puck go by him. So that one was pretty devastating, and Cale Makar definitely wore that devastation on his face. On the other side, I'll say that Hudobin had one pretty bad goal. It was the third Avalanche goal. It was a shot from pretty far out. It might have been tipped, but even if it was, it doesn't matter. He had all the time in the world to react to it. It was going blocker side, and he kind of does this weird, almost half, yes, I see the puck going over there, and I should probably go over there and stop it. And then this half non-committal, like, well, I wouldn't want to put in too much effort kind of thing. I mean, obviously he's not thinking that. I'm sure in his mind, he was moving his blocker over far enough to get it, but he wasn't actually moving his blocker far enough over to get it, and it just goes past him. So in a game where Colorado dominated the shots, 37-29, maybe you wouldn't call that dominating, but 37 shots in a game is quite a few. In a game where Colorado certainly had enough shots to win, and they generated some offense, they got 4 goals. The fourth goal was with Francouz on the bench. So they got that goal with their goalie pulled, but there were only 2 seconds left in the game when they did it, so it was too little too late. But again, in a game where Colorado generated a decent amount of offense, they still lost. And they lost because of miscues on their part. Francouz's inability to control the rebound on the first goal, and then Makar's mistake on the last goal. And if I remember correctly, I think Dallas got a power play goal, maybe 2. One of Colorado's goals was with a 2-man advantage. But overall, I think Colorado walks away from this game saying, we should have won. We should have won. Or at the very least, we should have taken it into overtime. But they made some big mistakes that cost them. And Dallas took advantage. And now Dallas is up 3-1 in the series. And it's probably over. I mean, you don't come back from a 3-1 deficit. Not very often. Now, the question that I think every Colorado fan or anyone who's interested in this series has to ask is, what would have happened if Grubauer had not gotten hurt? Now, of course, we'll never know, But you got to wonder, was that the undoing of the Colorado Avalanche? A Colorado Avalanche team, I might add, that looked like they would not be undone until maybe the finals. And now they're not going to be in the finals. I mean, this is going to be Dallas facing Vegas, most likely. And that's going to be a heck of a series. I just have to say, Dallas is so much better than I thought. So much better than I thought. I need to prepare for myself a giant plate of crow and eat it in front of every Dallas fan because I was so off the mark on Dallas. They are way better than what I gave them credit for. Their offense, in all fairness to myself, their offense was pretty pathetic during the regular season, and it didn't look all that amazing in the round robin. But boy, has it come alive in the actual playoff rounds now. So anyway, really fascinating stuff. What's going on in this series? Not at all what I had expected. So, how are you feeling, Dallas fans? As far I know you feel great about this series. How are you feeling about facing probably Vegas? I'm not trying to get too far ahead for any Canuck fans watching. I understand that series is not over. But how you guys feeling, Dallas fans? And what are you thinking, Colorado fans? Are you thinking this has only happened because Grubauer got hurt, or are you seeing this as a more systemic problem with the team overall that would not have turned out any differently had Grubauer been in net? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, by the way, for watching. If you found this video informational, entertaining, whatever, please give it a like, click the little like button, and do please subscribe if you have not already. Thank you again for watching, and have yourself an awesome day. Bye now.